Welcome back to Crypto Tutorial. On today's video, I would like to discuss Cardano, how it's currently performing, what we could expect during the upcoming days, and what type of patterns we are currently seeing that are possible trading opportunities. So before starting with my video, I would highly appreciate if you could follow me on Twitter at ThoroughCrypto. And this being said, let's take a quick look at the 1 hourly time frame and what we are seeing on Cardano. For sure, what I would like to discuss right away is this falling wedge pattern. What you can clearly see is that we are right now actually clearly breaking out above this descending resistance with multiple touch points underneath. So therefore, this is actually a confirmation that we might see momentum towards the upside getting started. But before discussing this, I would actually like to take a quick look at what we are actually seeing on the 4 hourly time frame and which levels are actually clear levels of support and resistance where we have to be very careful. Well, for sure, I placed two types of fixed range volume profiles. Firstly, from swing high towards swing low, and what you can clearly see is that approximately at $1.70 we did actually experience major volume traded. We clearly saw as well two rejections at this point in time when we reached this area, and we saw more momentum towards the downside at that point in time. So therefore, if we are right now going to see an increase in price action once we reach the $1.70 range, we could expect a rejection taking place and not being able to break out above this certain range as well. This is in the longer time frames, but for sure I placed as well one in the immediate short term. And what you can clearly see, I selected once more swing high towards swing low, and right now at approximately, let's take a quick look, $1.31, we will be seeing major levels of volume traded previously, and therefore we could expect resistance at that point in time. So what you could clearly see as well in the past is that we did actually get supported approximately around the $1.30, and therefore once we reach right now the $1.31, it is likely that if we do not break out above it, that we will get rejected. So you have to take this into consideration, and this is also the reason why that I'm personally waiting to see the 1 hourly candles break out above the $1.31, and once it does so, I will be actually taking into consideration to enter this possible trade. Well, this being said, I would like to discuss right away what the breakout targets is going to be. Well, if we do see a breakout outside of this falling wedge pattern, what I think is absolutely important is that if we do see a breakout, we will for sure be heading all the way towards the $1.72. But as I discussed previously, we will be experiencing major resistance at $1.70. Therefore, I think if we are going to see a major movement towards the upside, $1.70 will be our price target. And for sure, if we take right now a measurement, what you can clearly see is that $1.70 will be an approximately 35% move towards the upside that will be taking place on Cardano, and absolutely something you do not want to miss out on. Therefore, if you are right now willing to purchase cryptocurrencies, do not forget that down below in the description you will be able to earn $4,100 deposit bonus by using the link towards Bybit. This is only for first-time depositors, so do not forget that, and I do recommend this platform. So let's get started as well on what we are seeing on the 4 hourly and 1 hourly time frame on the indicator. So the MACD, clearly we have experienced momentum towards the downside previously. Therefore, if we are right now going to experience a crossover, it is actually very likely that we are going to see movement towards the upside, and therefore I'm actually quite convinced that we are actually going to see more momentum towards the upside getting started in the upcoming hours. What else is absolutely important is that if we do see way more momentum towards the upside, one level of resistance that we have to break out above is this descending resistance range at approximately, let's take a quick look, $1.56 range. So if we are going to see further increase, we would like to break out above the $1.56 range and head all the way towards the $1.70, and perhaps afterwards head straight back down and find support on top of the $1.56 range before heading even further. So as well, the MACD on the 1 hourly time frame does actually look quite good. We have already experienced momentum towards the upside, so therefore it is likely that we're going to see a minor momentum decline. That is something that does not concern me right now. I personally think that it is actually quite healthy if we would see a momentum decline right now, especially if we are going to experience afterwards even more momentum towards the upside due to the fact that we will be seeing a crossover getting started on the 4 hourly time frame as well. Lastly, during this video, I would like to discuss the RSI on both the 1 hourly and 4 hourly time frame, and as well the EMA ribbon. On the 1 hourly time frame, what you can clearly see is that we have seen these bearish divergences for quite a while already on Cardano. Why is this the case? It's because we have seen these higher highs getting created on the RSI, and we have as well seen these lower highs getting created on the chart. So therefore, we would like actually to see even more growth towards the upside if we would like to see further continuation on Cardano. And what I think is for sure possible right now is that we are going to see a minor decline in price action before heading even further towards the upside. This is of course on the 1 hourly time frame. If we head towards the 4 hourly time frame, what you can clearly see is that we have seen actually a bullish divergence taking place. Why is this the case? It's because on the RSI we have seen this higher low getting created, and on the chart we have seen this lower low getting created. Therefore, this is a bullish divergence, and actually this does look very good to me. So I'm actually very bullish on the trend so far. If we look at the 4 hourly time frame, in the immediate short term on the 1 hourly time frame, it is actually likely that we are going to see a minor decline getting started before we will be able to see further growth towards the upside. What else is absolutely important? Well, for sure, we would like to see a stronghold getting created on top of this previous descending resistance, finding support on top of it, not breaking down below it, and being able to hold strong on top of this range before heading once more towards the upside. Lastly, I would like to discuss the EMA ribbon. Clearly, we are right now retesting the EMA ribbon on the 1 hourly time frame. The EMA ribbon has served as a major level of resistance, perfectly aligned with this descending resistance. So therefore, if we are going to see right now a breakout taking place, it is actually quite likely that we are going to experience more momentum towards the upside, especially because we will get supported by the EMA ribbon instead of experiencing resistance underneath it. On the 4 hourly time frame, for sure, the EMA ribbon is further above us. But what I think is absolutely important is that if we are going to experience right now movement towards the upside, we are as well going to retest the EMA ribbon as a level of resistance, and therefore we would like to see the crossover here on the MACD to experience more momentum towards the upside, being able to break out above the 4 hourly EMA ribbon and creating a trend reversal. Once we break out above the $1.56 range, hold strong on top of it and see further continuation of momentum towards the upside, heading towards the $1.70 range. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy the content, do not forget to give me a big thumbs up down below. It will be highly appreciated, and you will be supporting the channel by doing so. So thank you very much already, and as well, have a nice Saturday.